and just whip out your phone, open the camera app, and it doesn't matter it is front camera or back camera, just hit record. If you are an introverted person and you wanted to improve your communication skill, and in this video I'm gonna tell you here is a simple trick for that, and it might help you over time to become a better communicator and mostly to build up your confidence in speaking with people. If you practice it over time, I believe your communication skill will dramatically improve and you will be more confident and more open and build better relationship with people around you or between you and your customer. And the trick is speaking into the camera for 30 minutes every day, and just whip out your phone, open the camera app, and it doesn't matter it is front camera or back camera, just hit record on the video recording mode, and for 30 minutes you speak into it whatever you want to say in any language. The reason is for you to get into the flow of speaking, get into the habits of speaking publicly to someone else. You don't just digest and process your thoughts in your mind. You process your thoughts by speaking out loud to a third media. This is helpful because first of all, speaking is a muscular thing. Vocal cord is a vocal cord. It is a muscle, and you need to activate the muscle. You speak better, and you can speak for longer durations and speak wider topics by practicing the muscle. And so sometimes when I set up the camera and I don't have nothing to say in my mind maybe is blank or in a mess, so I don't have something that's structured, but I just let it flow because I'm practicing my speaking muscles. At the same time, I'm processing the thoughts that are accumulated in my mind and the thoughts that through speaking, because you cannot speak two words at the same time. That's our natural limitation. So through speaking, you are compiling, organizing your thoughts in your mind. So first of all, you practice the muscle and it gets stronger and you become better at speaking. Second, this is a very good time for you to put together your thoughts and organize them so they make better senses. So a lot of time when I speak into the camera, initially I don't make sense. Initially I would bite my tongue and I would have hiccups and so on. But maybe when the practice enter 10 minutes mark, I found that I start to make better sense. And you might feel this too. You speaking into it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you will feel that the thoughts becomes more logical and more organized, and maybe you will figure out some of the questions you'd be thinking along the way. So somehow for me it could be some kind of therapy. Usually you think you are in a mass, the thoughts are jammed together, but by organizing it, it is like a self-therapy and clarify your thoughts, and you become you be able to see much more clearer through this practice. And the next point is that by speaking, force yourself to speak. You are making a connection between your muscular vocal cord to your brain. Many times our brains are thinking too fast because brains don't need to utter what it thinks, right? So the brain can jump from here and there and it's going very fast. So just try this, sit here and idle, do nothing for 30 seconds, and you will see that your thoughts are popping up all the time. It's jumping here from there and it's all over the place. It's very fast, but through this speaking practice, we are calming the mind because you can only say one word at a time, and it also forces your brain to process the information that is logical and send in a sense the way. So you're making something that's fast, haphazard and random, and something that is muscular and logical and sequential. You're connecting your mouth and your brain, and this really takes practice. I know, because as introverted, we could have 1,000 thoughts happening at the same time. Whenever we decided to say something, the 1,000 thoughts may have thoughts. They have, colliding into each other, and then finally you decide to say something based on all the considerations or the thoughtful fightings. But then when you speak it out, when you do this practice, you're trying to combine and merge these thoughts, and you are forcing yourself to be less ruminated, if you know what I mean. You're forcing yourself to output, and then your mouth is trying to output sounds, and while your brain will learn to work with the mouth to put things in a much more logical order and with the pace of the mouth. Everything needs to follow the pace of the mouth, because the mouth is the final peripheral where you say something to the world. So this is the mouth-brain connectivity practice, and over time I believe it will help you to be a more fluent and more coherent speaker. And I think for introverts, speaking to people, speaking publicly, is just something that you need to practice. Used to have this kind of fixed mindset that you think that this is in your DNA and you're not good at speaking to people, and you are afraid of the judgment from people. What if you messed up? What if you said the wrong thing? But actually, I can use my example. I am born an introvert. However, I obtained career success. I was able to speak to a huge audience, both virtually and physically. I was able to speak to our customers, our brand's customers, and able to obtain the confidence from them and get them to be on the same page of our strategy and our value and what other initiatives we want to do. What I'm saying is this takes practice, and the time when I found there is very fast acceleration in my communication skill and my speaking skill is when I take this 30 minutes daily speaking practice. Then I found a very substantial leap. I feel much natural to speak, and people feel I'm speaking more naturally and more confidently and more authentic, and also with more persuasion. And this is all thanks to this little practice. And since I've been starting making content, I forced myself to do this speaking into the camera practice. I hope and I believe this will be beneficial to you. And how long it's gonna take for you to see results, I don't know. It depends on where you are right now, but you have nothing to lose, right? You have a phone already, and you have some spare time every day, maybe just 30 minutes, or maybe you can start from 15 minutes and then extend it to 30 minutes or so on. And you have nothing to lose, because at the same time you're actually sort of doing a audio journal. You're making your thoughts, you're documenting your thoughts, and when you look back, it could be a journal, it could be a retrospective how you were thinking, and it's gonna give you some good perspective and to see the growth and the difference of yourself through the span of time. So you have nothing to lose, and you can decide whether to publish this or not. If you prefer to keep it private, why not just leave it in your phone, leave it in your album, and from time to time you want to see what you were thinking last month, 2 months ago, you can go back and listen to yourself talking. Or if you, like me, you wanted to challenge yourself to be able to break through the all-man mentality of I can do that, I cannot do that, I don't want to be seen on the internet, I'm more like introverted person, I don't want to get famous, I want to keep low profile, nobody would be interested in me, and so on. This kind of self-imposed belief, if you like me, who want to break through that self-imposed prisons, and you could do this, just upload to YouTube. And don't worry, nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody's gonna watch it. It's very difficult to stand out in YouTube. There are so many people doing it, and I believe those who succeeded actually have multiple years of dedicated practice or talent, or they grind through the phases where nobody give a damn about them, and then they become successful and they start to accumulate views and audience, and that takes much time. So if you upload it, just leave it be. Nobody cares really. That's the most fundamental findings I have. Is I used to think too much that people would just criticize you, people would just have a bad impression for you, and they leave mean comments and which gonna kill you, like causing you unhappiness for the entire day. But the truth is, nobody cares. Everybody is busy with their own stuff. So if you decided to upload, then just go ahead and just keep it there. But the thing is that this is the external motivation, that because you have something to accomplish, so it forces you to continue to do the thing. So it becomes a habit, it becomes like a mechanism. And that's how it works for me. So at the end, to summarize, stick to this 30-minute speaking practice into the camera, set up this rule for you and follow through and be consistent about it. I bet in 30 days, 6 days, or 90 days, you will find substantial improvement in your confidence, in your fluency, and even in your choice of words, as in your communication and your conversation. And this will dramatically improve your likelihood to have a better relationship, better career development, and maybe you become a better manager and form better friendship with people around you. So hopefully you tried it out. Thank you for checking in. My name is Basement. I'll see you in next video.